Hello and welcome. My name is Fee Rose. Today we're going to go through the white paper of a powerful decentralized social media platform running on the internet computer called Taggr. We're going to have a look at the white paper and go through each point step by step. Taggr aims to serve as a public good, providing decentralized and censorship-resistant services for content publishing and communication. It operates on the public computing infrastructure powered by the internet computer. You can have a look at what the internet computer is by following the link. That's for another day. The key points. Taggr combines features of forums and blogs. Taggr is tokenized and is owned and governed by its token holders. So as soon as you hold a Taggr token, you are an owner. Taggr is completely ad-free and generates revenue. Taggr uses its revenue to reward content producers, token holders, pro rata, and to cover storage and compute costs. So what this means is, as you use Taggr and are rewarded Taggr tokens for your interactions, if you hold your Taggr in your wallet, you can earn ICP just from holding those. And the revenue that comes in from buying credits in order to post, that's how we pay for storage and computing costs, usage costs. So here it talks about how much it costs to post and do things on Taggr. Each interaction with other users on Taggr consumes credits. All payments are directed to Taggr's treasury. Let's have a look. Here's the treasury. It had this many transactions and it's holding 551 ICP. So we can see real time what's happening, which tokens went in, which tokens went out, which wallet transferred from and to, and at what time and how much. Function. If you want to put a new post or a comment, it costs 2 credits per kilobyte. If you want to put a hashtag, the hashtag marked by a T, and it depends on the number of times the number of followers. So each unique hashtag is charged with the number of credits corresponding to the number of its followers. So in other words, if you want to use a hashtag that got a lot of people that like that and follow it and will reach more people, you pay more. You'll see underneath on your post how much that is. On-chain pictures, B times 20. For B pictures in a post or comment. So it's 20 credits to post a picture, 40 to post 2 pictures, and so on. If you want to put a poll, it costs 3 credits for adding a poll or a post or a comment. And now we're getting into the reaction. So you like someone's post, it's going to also cost you credits. It's how Taggr pays for its computation and storage costs, and how users get rewarded with credit. So if you are successful in your posting, essentially it pays for itself, your social media use, and you don't have to watch ads. Reacting with a heart, a thumbs up, or a sad face costs 2 credit. It gives 1 credit to the person who posted, and it burns the rest as a fee. If you react with a flame, a laughing emoji, a rocket, or 100, it costs your wallet 6 credits, and it gives 5s to the user that you were responding to and burns the rest as a fee. If you react with a star or a pirate flag, it costs you 11, and it gives 10 to the user whose post you're responding to and burns the rest as a fee. And if you react with an X, it costs 3 credits, and you burn 3 credits and rewards of post author and burn 3 credits of the user. If you want to make a new realm, a new topic for people to follow, it costs 1,000 credits, and then it burns those credits. Notes. Each response to a post increases the author's reward by 1. So when more people respond to the same post, you get more reaction points. Inactive users credits decrease by 45 per week after 26 weeks of inactivity. When you're inactive for 6 months, slowly you lose 45 credits a week. Payday is every Friday. Users with negative reward balances don't participate in rewards distribution or mining. If you get punished for inappropriate posting and have negative reward balances, or you're not posting from inactivity, you don't get any distribution or mining every Friday. To curb the inorganic behavior, Taggr automatically charges excess fees for all posts above 50 per rolling 24-hour interval, and for all comments above 100 per hour. The fee is computed by multiplying 5 with the number of excessive items. If the excessive item contains images, the computed excess fee is additionally charged per image. There was a period of time when the Taggr token was monetized and was making a lot of money, and there were ridiculous amounts of posts, and in order to pay for the storage, the DAO voted in to have these changes made. Rewards and revenue distribution. During positive interactions, users can receive rewards from other users. Rewards are converted to ICP and distributed to users users every Friday if the user did not opt into the mining mode. So in your settings, you can toggle if you want to mine or how you want to be rewarded, ICP or credit. Earned reward points are converted to ICP at the ratio 1,000 rewards, 1.33 USD. So when you buy credits, it costs approximately $1.33 for 1,000 credits. Additionally, users owning tokens and being active within the last 4 weeks receive a share of Taggr's revenue proportionate to their token holdings. And then this depends on how much income is coming in that week for the reward revenue. New rewards received by users with credit balance lower than 1,000 are automatically converted to credits and are used to top up the credit balance of these users. So if your credit balance is low, they're going to use your ICP to top up your credits so that you can continue to post. Stalwarts. Stalwarts represent the union of top 3% of users with the highest Taggr balance, active during the last 6 consecutive weeks, and possessing accounts older than 26 weeks. They are considered trusted community members authorized to carry out moderating actions and propose upgrades. Realms. Realms are sub-communities centered around specific topics. Each realm can establish its terms and conditions, breaching which can lead to flagging the user's post to stalwarts, moving the post from a realm by the realm controller, and thereby incurring penalties. Upon joining a realm, user implicitly agreed to its terms and conditions. Currently, 5% of revenue generated inside the realm is shared with its controllers. So when you take care of a realm, you receive rewards when people use that realm. Content and behavior policy. Decentralization does not equate to lawlessness. Content and behavior permitted on Taggr aligns with community-approved moderation guidelines. Content and behavior not permitted on Taggr falls into one of the 3 following categories. Content and behavior that jeopardize Taggr as a public service, for example, those illegal in many jurisdictions. Content or behavior detrimental to the community, sustainability, or decentralization of Taggr. Content created with malicious intent, such as gaming the Taggr system. Content and behavior that violates realm-specific rules. This policy is intentionally broad and necessitates social consensus among stalwarts. When a post is flagged, it goes to the stalwarts and they vote whether to keep it up or take it down. Posts contravening this policy are subject to moderation. So this is how the site is self-monitored. Moderation. Moderation on Taggr is decentralized. Anyone can initiate it and stalwarts can execute it. Whenever a post or user is reported, all stalwarts receive notifications and are expected to validate or dismiss the report. Once 20% of stalwarts concur on the report's validity, it's closed. For confirmed reports, the violating user loses 200 if it's a post that's reported, or 1,000 if it's a user that was reported, along with the equivalent amount of credits. The report receives half of this penalty as rewards. So if you turn someone in and they're doing something false, you become half of this penalty. If stalwarts dismiss the report, the reporter loses half the penalty as credits and rewards. In both cases, participating stalwarts share rewards from the penalty fee capped at 20. So there's a reward for voting and if there's any problems with moderation. Governance. Taggr is governed via proposals. There are proposals for upgrading the main smart contract, minting new tokens for funding and rewards, and transferring ICP out of the treasury for off-chain activities of the DAO. A proposal succeeds if 66% of users approve it, or fails if 100 minus 66% of users reject it. Only tokens of registered users active within 4 weeks count as participating votes. To prevent low-quality proposals, a proposal rejected with a rejected adopted ratio under 10% incurs a loss of 500 rewards and credits for the proposer. The total voting power of all registered users required to adopt or reject a proposal decreases daily by 1% while the proposal remains open. This is achieved by multiplying the total available voting power by a factor D%, where D is the number of days the proposal remains open. This ensures that any proposal eventually passes within 100 days. For any pending proposal, the following holds until it gets adopted, rejected, or canceled. The Taggr tokens of voters who voted on that proposal are locked and cannot be transferred. The rewards and the token minting are deferred for everyone. So if there's an open proposal on Friday afternoon, the rewards and the minting are delayed until the proposal either is rejected or accepted. If you voted, you can't move your tokens out of your wallet until that vote is determined. Tokenomics. The utility of the Taggr token is the Taggr governance. So essentially, owning the Taggr token gives you say in the governance and a share in Taggr's revenue. Owning those tokens, you get revenue every Friday, percentage depending on what you hold. Taggr has a maximal supply of 1 million tokens. New tokens can only be mined by users or minted via minting proposals. Once the maximal supply is reached, both the weekly minting and minting proposals will be suspended. So when we reach reach 1 million tokens out, then no more will be mined. They can still be traded or gifted. Supply decrease. When a Taggr transfer transaction gets executed, the fee of 0.1 gets burned. Once the maximal supply is reached, it can go below the maximum again after enough fees are burned via transfer transactions. In this case, the minting will be activated again. This will make the supply keep an equilibrium around the maximal supply. Distribution of mined tokens. All users who opted for token mining, which you can configure in your settings, receive new Taggr tokens on a weekly basis. The amount of tokens that every user gets distributed is simply the result of collected ICP rewards during a week divided by the token market price. Weekly auction. To determine a fair market price, Taggr auctions between 15 and 1,000 tokens each week. Each user can create a bid by specifying the amount of tokens and the price in ICP they're willing to pay per one token. If all tokens can be sold, Taggr distributed the tokens to bidders according to the parameters of their bids. The price derived from these bids represent the market price of one token. Random rewards. An additional way to distribute tokens is weekly random reward program. Taggr mints 10 Taggr to a random active user. Chances for getting the reward are proportional to credits spent on new content and reactions fees burned while engaging with other users. Founders tokens. 18% of tokens are allocated to X, the founder of Taggr. His tokens are minted weekly by an amount equal to 1% of the circulating supply if and only if one of the following conditions are met. The maximum of his current token balance and the amount of his tokens vested so far below 14% of minted supply. 2/3 of the total supply has been minted. Currently vesting tokens 144,605. One of the many amazing things about Taggr is it is autonomous. It is designed for full autonomy, guided by decentralization. What does this mean? It means it's supposed to run on its own, with the help many people making the decision, not one, not a board, not a CEO from a company. Decentralization, meaning anyone who holds Taggr tokens can vote. So it autonomously creates new storage canisters when the space runs out. You pay the gas before the site gets used. Anyone could come on Taggr, not know they're using the blockchain, and Taggr is paying for these cycles that are used. Pay for it. If you want to see how and where the canisters and everything is happening, you look at the dashboard. The Taggr network Neuron. Taggr DAO votes on NNS proposals with Neuron and doesn't follow anyone. So if you want to follow Taggr voters on the network neural system, you would follow this number. And those are the votes that people using Taggr put in to vote. Neuron decentralization. The neuron is only controlled by Taggr's canister as the assigned neuron's controller lacks a known secret key. The Taggr canister votes via the hotkey mechanism. Taggr canister's get neuron info method confirms this. This is showing the code. What happens with the canister voting. Proposals categorized as governance, network economic, replica version management, and SNS and community fund are displayed as posts with polls. Taggr canister votes on these proposals after 3 days weighted by voters' token balances. Other proposals are automatically rejected. Taggr DAO commits to attract voters to other topics over time and find followees or vote themselves if automated rejection harms the internet computer. Bots. Taggr users can become bots by adding principal IDs in account settings. These IDs, canistered or self-authenticating, can call Taggr's add post method in candid format as follows. Add post. Here's the code. Arguments. Here's some more code. Note, the internet computer doesn't support messages greater than 2 megabytes. The result of add post contains the new post ID or an error message. And finally, code and bug bounty. Taggr's DAO has a bug bounty program with classifications and rewards in Taggr. Severity 0, bugs enabling unsanctioned state mutations affecting assets like credit, reward, token, treasury, or critically endangering Taggr 1,000. Bugs severity 1, bugs enabling unsanctioned state mutations affecting data with moderate impact on decentralization or autonomy, 400 Taggrs. And severity 2, bugs enabling unsanctioned state mutations without substantial impact on Taggr, you get 100 Taggr tokens. Report bugs to stalwarts immediately if they fall under any of these categories. So that's the white paper. Still so much more to learn, but that gives you an overview, and of course this can be shared.